football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw now. Here's Love. Toward the sideline. It's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner. Mayfield.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. Rifles one into the hands of Clark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Up the middle they go. McCord. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Complete to Buddy Irving. 1st and 10.
Mayfield now from the 50. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this win is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
And Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. But following the interception, they're set up nicely here. All zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the Buck 16.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Well, he's got it. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down. First and goal, Green Bay.
They'll try to run this one in. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Second and goal from the 1. Love. Under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And this one is right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Mayfield now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180! Stop!
They'll run on 1st down. McCord able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Stop!
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Regular.
At the Packers'
Here's
36
Mayfield.
yard line.
The open man is Clark, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard
First
line.
and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180. Start.
To throw, Mayfield. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCoy. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
180.
They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Go for the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A 7.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Good. 220. Start.
Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
One attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Good drive last time. effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McCord. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll find Clark open right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
20.
They'll set up a throw. On the slant, he gets it to Clark. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCord. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Point it right.
Yard line.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
180.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. If your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packers offense set to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Love. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Clark. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, McCord. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd.
Mayfield with it once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And again, it's Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half.
For 2, they'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Offense.
Okay, so take the nice run off the board and a legal block in the back, and they'll be forced to try it again. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Wildcard weekend rolling on. 3 games down. 2 more follow this one. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the Dolphins wideout. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively. They make it even bigger plays in the passing game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Start!
Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
180! What's up?
Now Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now
Love looking to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a first. McCord down to the 25. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
180!
To throw, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with that 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Packers first down.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down inside the 40. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Mayfield now. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. But a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Ready to go again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
So out come the Bucs now. Now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. The Bucs on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So they'd gotten the 3rd down conversion, but the illegal block in the back means they'll have to try it all over again.
Yeah, those are the ones that can be really tough to bounce back from, Brandon. Such a poorly timed penalty.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Up the middle they go. McCord. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 41-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 28-yard line.
180! Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. On the slant, he gets it to Clark. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a 1st down as well.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
180! Hurry! What's that?
Now a give, Irving running right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point attempt here still to come. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. Now Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they get position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st down, McCord, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Run. 180! Stop!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
180!
Mayfield keeps it himself. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that could be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.